Hi everyone and welcome to this tutorial. In this video we're going to run you through how to create and share jigs inside of the Jig Workshop. Once you've signed into your Jigspace account using the details located in your email, you'll be brought right into this home page. Now this page is where you can find all of the jigs that you've created, but to start off with we're going to click and create a new jig. Now we have two different options here. We can choose to bring in a 3D model from our CAD library, or we can load up our own 3D CAD files. And you can see that's loaded into our scene. So now we'll begin editing our model using the Jig toolbar. You can see that this contains a number of different tools that will allow us to edit our 3D model. We're going to start off with the Move tool. By dragging on these arrows, I'm able to move our model around our 3D scene. I can also open our Objects Properties panel in order to edit our position, rotation, and scale. Now if you watch the X-axis panel, you'll see that those position coordinates change as I move our object around our scene. I can also rotate my object and you'll notice those rotation values changing. I can also type in a custom value in our Z-axis box. I can also do the same with the scale. If I scale my object up, you'll see those values changing. I can also scale my object across the different axes. So the Object Properties panel is especially useful when doing precision movements, rotation and scale changes to your 3D model. You can see that I can edit our object's color. I can also apply some transparency or make it invisible using the Hide tool. We also have a number of different photorealistic materials to choose from. I'm just going to stick with the standard for now. Next, I'd like to show you the Spin tool. Once I turn this on, you'll see that our whole object is able to rotate. We're able to change the spin across different axes, but this tool is most powerful in sub-object mode. Here I can spin things like our turbine. I can also add in a custom value or drag this up to spin faster. And I can turn that spin off simply by turning off the toggle. Next, I'd like to add a label to our sub-object. In this case, I'll fill in turbine. Now if anyone clicks on this object, either in AR mode or in the web viewer, that label will automatically appear. I can also set this label to always visible. This means that the label will stay turned on and attached to our object at all times on this step. Next, I'm going to show you the Delete tool. You can see that our turbine sub-object has now been deleted from our jig. And in order to bring that back, I just need to go to the Undo tool and our sub-object will automatically be loaded back into our scene. Once you swap back into object mode, you'll also be able to access the Duplicate tool. This tool allows you to create an exact duplicate of the current object you have selected in your jig scene. This duplicate will also have the attributes that you've edited applied to it. So if you've changed or applied a material and color to your object, as well as given it some spin or labels, those will all be copied across to that new object as well. So this can be a great way to quickly populate your scene with pre-edited objects. One of the most powerful features of the Jig toolbar is our Replicate menu. In order to open that up, I'm going to press and hold on the Move tool. And now while we have this menu open, any of the attributes I select in our Jig toolbar, I'm able to copy across to different steps of our jig. So I can select as many of these as I'd like. I can click on them again to remove them from my selection. I'm then able to use multiple different copying menus. I can copy back multiple steps, copy back one step. I can copy these attributes to all steps, or I can copy forward one step or forward multiple steps. And we also have the option to copy and paste these attributes to a specific step in our jig. And those changes will be applied across the different steps of your jig.